Hi beautiful beings of light, this is Yana and welcome back to my YouTube channel, Yana Sibinska, or Awakening Our Truth YouTube channel. Today my video is going to be a continuation of those two previous videos on March energies of 2021. Okay, and as I said, it was yesterday, we'll talk about soul versus ego, and what is Loosh and how Loosh is created. So we'll just kind of dive into that in a little bit. I just wanted to let you know that things are really crazy here. I'm receiving these interesting messages, text messages, and emails here in the middle of an argument, here with my roommates. But we gotta keep going. We gotta keep positive. We gotta keep trying, and the lessons for me is to walk in our power. We are extremely powerful spiritual divine beings, but all the rights have been taken away from us, plus we have been mind controlled, right, manipulated. Our energy frequency vibrations been digressed with all these chemtrails, GMO food, vaccinations, fluoride water, and all kinds of experimentations going on, especially for those who either join military or children, that they've been tortured and murdered and killed in those underground military bases. But I just want to, guys, invite you just to take a deep breath. Okay, a long deep inhalation, pause, long deep exhalation, especially through your mouth. Exhale, right? So when you inhale light. And when you exhale, slowly exhale through your mouth. Just release all the tension, all the stress, all the depression, all the toxicity from your body, mind, and soul. So let's center ourselves, okay? So it means we feel our hearts from that ego mind, right? We call upon that soul and kind of bypass that lower thinking, that lower frequency vibration, and just go here. So what I feel like the centering is, guys, when we bring that soul essence, solar light essence, the golden liquid light or white light, however you want to imagine it, when you bring it down through your chakra column, of course, first through your crown chakra, head area, third eye, right? Throat chakra into your light, into your heart. You can pause here. Yeah, that's the light. There's where the light of your soul is, just in your heart. Just pause there a little bit. You can take a deep breath. And then exhale through your mouth all the tension, all the stress of the day. And then imagine the solar light, the light of your soul going down through the chakra column, right? So we anchored here. That's our heart chakra. So we go down to our solar plexus, to your sacral chakra, sexual chakra, right? And to our root chakra. Or you can simply imagine now, going from the head area down to your coccyx area, hip area, perineum. Okay, those who don't believe in chakra system, no worries, all is good. Okay. So in inhalation, you bring that energy down. Okay, that's solar light. And when you exhale, you just bring that energy up. Okay, and just do it as long as you want or you like, so you can start feeling the vibration, the energy of your soul, of your beauty, of joy and happiness, and start envisioning your spine being inundated with that light of your soul. Okay, so that's when we call about we say, when I say please go back to your center, go to your core, the 0 point balance. That's like each and every day you can start this kind of soul meditation, bringing your soul into your energy system, into your chakra system, into your body, into your spine, down to coccyx area. Just long inhalation, long deep exhalations. You're centering yourself, calming yourself. You're calming your mind, calming your emotions. Okay. Also, don't forget to connect to that 5D grid, crystalline grid of unconditional love. And just stay there for long as you like, okay, or whatever your day kind of allows you, or you allow yourself. Trust me that you are the power. You have that power, the power of your soul. That's what we need to hang on to, that and have that trust. Okay. The protocol is right, the 5D protocol. We are learning how to walk each and every day in those energies of love and faith and trust and grace and gratitude. Nobody can do it for us. Only we can do it. Okay, and looks like I'm being tested, I'm being trained. Like I said, I'll have all these interesting emails, whether it's even from the Pleiadians, my star family, Galactic family. They're all either playing with me or I'm being kind of tested, like I said. And then of course I have those requests for help. Well, we are here to help you, and to know that the energies are here, and then the power is within you. So whenever you feel the vibration going down, or people out there, right, with their entities, immediately bring into your mind, this is the perfect time, perfect moment to love myself even more, to cherish myself even more, to take care of myself even more, to be compassionate with myself even more, and to be forgiving. Okay? So that's for all of you who were asking for some guidance or for some help. Just kind of brief meditation. I have 3 hearts meditation on my YouTube channel, whether Awakening Our Truth YouTube channel or Yana Sibinska. I have also waterfall meditation. I have those I am positive, those positive affirmations. Okay, there's some chanting. So know that everything is provided, that we are in this abundant universe. But first, we need to be reminded, and I'm more than happy to remind you each and every day, that the power is within, and we have to start from within. Okay? And that's how we then create this beautiful world. And of course, action is very important, right? Like Marina Jacobi is teaching it in her quantum manifestations. There has to be some physical action. We have to do something about it. For me, what I'm teaching, when you're taking care of yourself, you're cleansing, clearing, purifying your body, mind, and soul. Epsom salt, essential oils, saging, right? Fasting, drinking distilled water, eating superfood, organic food. Just be selfish spiritually, okay? And don't be afraid. Just, we're like babies, each and every step you take with more and more courage, with more and more strength, with more and more power, with more and more bravery, and know that you can do it, and know that the light has already won. Okay, so this is just the beginning, and I totally forgot, guys, whether I already mentioned the disclaimer that my videos are for educational and entertainment purposes. I'm here to inspire, empower you, giving you information the way I interpret it through my soul signature, energy signature. So then how you guys interpret what I am telling you, okay, becomes your world, your reality, and what you do with it is your responsibility, as we are powerful co-creators with the divine. We are watching our thoughts, feelings, and emotions, and this is going to be very relevant to what I have to say to you today. Okay, and of course my videos are for my soul siblings, my soul group, galactic warriors, and empaths and sensitives, people who work with energies, and they have the resonance with what I have to say. So all is well, all is good. I'm more than happy to remind you each and every day, or just start to remember that all you need to do is to tune into the energy of your heart, of that unconditional love. There's that sacred space in your heart, okay? And remember that you're a powerful, eternal, divine, infinite human being. That's how we were designed, with ET DNA and having direct connection to God, to Source. That's why it's very imminent to start exiting the matrix while calling upon our soul, doing the energy hygiene, so we can liberate ourselves, we can liberate our world, right? We can liberate our children, or start living a beautiful, happy, prosperous lives. So let's go back to my notes, the Loosh and ego versus soul, right? That's from Evo and Sharon. And we are energy, we're a sound, light, vibration. So like I was advising you guys here, mentioning, the solar light, the solar star chakra right above your crown chakra, above your head, can be like 12 inches maybe above your head. Remember that this is your true essence. Okay, that's like a vehicle, how you can bring that divinity down back into your body, right? We're spiritual beings having human experience. So we are talking about this beautiful energy versus the construct of ego, right? That's the negativity. So very important to connect to your soul matrix each and every day. That's just how we started this video. Okay, very simple, through breathing and having our hands on our hearts. Okay, so very simple. And because the dark forces, they harvest people's souls. That's their we are their batteries, we're their food. So again, be reminded of it, that the treasure is within us, the kingdom of heaven is within us. Okay, and the soul, right, the energy, that's actually, they extract that energy from us through all these horrible means, right? And it fuels their supercomputers. That's the false phantom matrix that we need to exit by claiming our power back and resurrecting all our energies, bringing all pieces of ourselves back together, right? Purifying our mind, deprogramming ourselves, very important. Rewire your subconscious mind, and just feel your heart, heal your heart again from all the trauma, because guess what, that's if we have still some unresolved issues, and the trauma and drama is going on. That's the shadow body, that's the negativity, and that's how the dark ones are controlling us, through not actually when we do not do the inner work, when we are not doing the cleansing and clearing, purification, when we are not acknowledging, like, yeah, there's some dark side of us, right? So many people are shoving it under the carpet, don't want to heal, they don't want to heal, they don't want nothing to do with it, right? It's not the time for it, because the energies are so powerful, the plasma light, okay, it's here, and now everything's going to be transparent, translucent. So many people will start even seeing things, awakening things, especially when you're decalcifying your pineal gland. And for some people, it can be very scary. So, but I'm telling, don't be, we are multidimensional beings. And again, hold on to that power that is within that sacred space of your heart, okay? There's this crystal Christed spark of of divinity, of God, of source. So just hold on to that, and you'll be fine. So we are electric projectors. Okay, so that's why it's very important to stay in our heart, to purify our mind, because what you send out there, it will come back to you. Okay, what goes around comes around. That's why we need to stop projecting. We need to do that inner work. We need to go to nature. We need to do some energy hygiene. We need to meditate, do some saging. Okay, we need to start cherishing ourselves, loving ourselves, so then beautiful and very positive thoughts can come into our mind. Okay, so the mental body is connected to our solar plexus. That's the third chakra. So solar plexus, guys, this is this chakra, okay? Solar plexus. So when we have thoughts, right, and so on, whether empowering thoughts or disempowering thoughts, this is what is affected. And that's also where our guts area resides, and that's also our personal power. So that's lots of people actually, there's trauma, right, there's injury. This is very weak for in lots of people's bodies, and that's how those negative ones can control you, manipulate you if you don't claim your power back. Okay, we need to go back to purity and innocence, very important. So when we are out of balance, okay, we send negative energy out there to the ether, and then that's how we create Loosh. That's the Loosh, okay? And then, of course, the negative entities, they're attacking us, of course, and then we attract so-called bad luck. So again, take a deep breath. That's kind of how you pause yourself a little bit, go into your heart. And just bring that soul essence online, your soul, through your crown chakra, through your head area, into your heart. And then that's how it will help you purify your mind. It's a process, it's not an overnight thing. It took me many years and even decades to get myself out of that mess. I'm on a path of karma, and now with that mission, I am transitioning from karma into dharma, right? Into my mission. And that's why I'm inviting my soul group, and so my soul family, especially those who went through lots of traumatic experiences, and whether in the military and so on. We need to start being more positive. We need to be of service. We need to resurrect our gifts and talents that we share with the world, and so we can walk the talk and be the way showers and the leaders that we actually assigned to be. That's why we came here to this planet, to be an example and to show humanity that this transition ascension is possible, right? And then that the power is really within us. The kingdom of heaven is within us. So just reminding you. So the third chakra, or when the solar plexus get disempowered, that's what happened, guys, when we are in that ego construct. So the third chakra get disempowered. That's the third chakra. Then of course the heart chakra gets closed, right? There's lots of trauma, so lots of healing requires. And then the root chakra is associated also with Mother Earth, Mother Nature. It's sending out fear, right? The fear-based consciousness, the cabal, the negative ones, the negative entities, they love it. They love it when they can keep humanity in a state of depression, anxiety, struggle, disempowerment, and so on. So, remember who you are. You just put your hands on your heart. Start taking deep breath. Okay? And clear that out of your system. Just imagine how everything is flowing away from you. So when the sacral chakra is shut down, okay, that's your sacrum, right? Sexual chakra, sex creation, that's the orange, okay. When that thing is also shut down, so it means you cannot really create, right? You cannot really think right also, and it leads to perversion, right? So that's why also like it used to be very popular, especially United States. Not like more like when I was growing up, it was very different. Here's like partying, everybody's having sex with everybody, watching porn, right? Do you know how you can damage that sacral chakra? And then addictions and drinking and drugs and girls and boys and parties and just being drunk like a skunk and all is great, watching porn. You're creating Loosh. Enormous Loosh. Like never before. And that's what they want. That's what the cabal wants. They want you to totally forget who you truly are. But you're allowing it. Right? So it's time to stop it. Center yourself in your heart. Right? You focus on your breath. And start emitting positive, beautiful energies to the ether. So, talk about the pineal gland. Drinking distilled water, eating superfood, organic food. That's how you can decalcify it. And of course, with your intention, right? You can clear that goo, that black goo from your third eye as well. So, yeah, because the dark ones, they need that fuel. That's how they control you, manipulate you. So, what is the currency here? Everybody thinks it's love, money, money, money. It's your energy. The energy is the currency on this planet. Okay? And that's why those dark ones, they are reinforcing the fear-based consciousness here. Fight and flight, survivor. Oh, they love it. Okay? Because they want you to be their slaves. The prison planet used to be, now we are transitioning, right? There's more and more light here. The liberation of the planet is happening. We're ascending. People are awakening. So we're just in the middle, right? It's like middle of the storm or middle of that war on consciousness. So please stay focused. Stay in that middle road, okay? Whether it's the yellow brick road, however you want to call it, stay in your center. Love is the power. And start feeling, more and more of that love within yourself, with your entire body. That's how those negative entities, those negative ones, won't be able to get you anymore. Okay? So we are in this, the proxy wars. Let me see, what's going on? Oh, yeah, all these, sorry, all these indoctrinations, all these proxy wars that has been happening with proxy soldiers. Do you know? And with those death camps back there in World War II, but also we have death camps all over the world as well, especially in China. Do you know how much Loosh is being fabricated, created from that? It's unbelievable. I'll show you something. It's not an nice picture, and yeah, it's right here. Actually, I found it very easily. Even though it's a nice name of that system, Bellatrix Urut system. That's the Urut planetary system. They're genetically engineered warriors. Okay, I'll show you the picture. It's a clone army of the Orion Empire, and they're just waiting for the signal to unleash their doom, where the Galactic Federation of Worlds isn't a threat anymore, and thus this will be the fate of Terra if we fail. Are we going to fail? Do you guys want these guys to overtake this planet and your beautiful DNA and children and so on? So it's time to, and this is real, guys. This is not scary thing with these people. Who are these people? Because so many those, even gray, some of those ET races, they became slaves of the Orion Empire, the Seekar Empire, and the what is it? The Alliance, the Orion Alliance or Collective of Six, Council of Six. Okay, we cannot allow this to happen, correct? That's why we're doing our best. I said no more crying over spilled milk. Okay, power is within, and I know, again, it won't happen overnight. Like, there'll be struggles, there'll be days, there'll be nights. I mean, it will feel like we're walking in the mud, in that swamp. But you can do it. Know that you can do it. Know that you're loved. Know that you are supported. All you need to do, just forgive yourself, okay? And feel that power within yourself, okay? And bring that soul essence back online. So, because consciousness, and also remember that we live in this abundant universe. Okay, because consciousness of lack creates, again, Loosh. And trust me, I am saying those things, and I used to be, it's just not right. I'm transitioning. I used to be like, oh my God, I have to earn a little bit of money because I have to pay rent, but now I have to focus on my mission. What in the world, what's happening, how I'm going to go about it. But I know I'm supported. Do I really feel it? So I go to nature, I go to the beach, you know what I'm saying? It takes time. You have to build the momentum. This is not like an overnight thing. Remember, we are abundant, okay? So we live in an abundant universe. So the global virus pandemic, right? With all these lies and deceptions, guess what? Is everything to produce loosh, right? Fear in people. So many, again, wonderful people, these funny songs. Yeah, just you guys, if you go on a Facebook, on my Facebook, Yana Kalai or Yana Sibinska, you can see some of that stuff, what people are already creating, how they're really having fun with the whole cabal nonsense and all the propaganda going on. See, those are the true warriors, spiritual warriors, okay? That they're not afraid, they're creative, but at the same time, you have to be educated. You have to know what's going on. So, very important, the education, knowledge, and then your spiritual self bringing online, bridging it, merging it actually, and so you can feel your wholeness, unity, and truth. Okay, very important. Just again encouraging you and letting you know that there's so many people doing such a wonderful job. So don't be afraid, or just don't lose hope. Okay, and start feeling that power that resides within the sacred space of your heart. So how do you exit the matrix, right? You have to raise your frequency vibration. You have to vibrate high, and it's a process. Like the ascension, it's a process, right? Like the transition, transformation here, all these reformations, it's a process. Okay, and because we're here, we're all of us are here in this together, we're in this one boat. So instead of shouting and screaming and arguing and begin against each other, again, that creates loosh. We need to reconnect. We need to be nice to each other. We need to be kind to each other. We need to start cooperating, communicating, especially with me, right? I'm very strict about it. Boundaries, communication, what's going on. And then I'm creating those protocols, okay? And my 5D business, soul business. So I'm working on all that. That's why I want to bridge or combine the Galactic Codex with the Constitution, the original Constitution. So if I am introducing here my project, or humanitarian project, whoever is interested, I know I'm supposed to help the military. I know that my soul siblings or my family is kind of waiting there for me, but I know I have to be strong, I have to be ready, I have to prepare myself. So there's lots of preparations, lots of work that's going on. At the same time, tomorrow I'll start working again. I go to my 3D 4D job. So but I'm okay. See how everything unfolds. So that's why also I'm trying to do as many videos as possible. So I don't know how things will. I mean, I'm very positive. I'm very encouraged. So I hope that my energy, is will also help you with your journey, and that it's encouraging you, and that there is lots of healing happening where the DNA activators, light code carriers, and we need to bring peace to this planet, to our people, humanity, and especially to our children, right? And we're working on our projects, healing projects. We're sharing our knowledge, we're sharing our wisdom, and that's how we serve. That's how we are of divine service. So watching horror porn movie, I already talk about it, right? Or watching the mainstream media and so on creates loosh, right? It's because there are so many lies, deceptions. It's all fear-based. The funny thing is, truth is within you. Why people are always like, they're looking for the external answer. The kingdom of heaven is within. So again, bring your hands on your heart chakra or higher heart chakra, right? It's coming from Atlantis, the turquoise color, but you can also imagine the heart chakra, the basic one, the green color, emerald color. That color, actually, the emerald, is a color of abundance and of healing. Ascended Master Hilarion, he's the master, he's the leader. You can always invoke Archangel Raphael, Mother Mary. Okay, invoke that violet flame of transformation, transmutation, Saint Germain. We already talked about it, guys. There are tools. There's everything. Just reminding you. Be reminded. Okay, and then all the kingdom, all the power lies within you. Okay, so just let me see. So we're in this world of polarity. So what are we choosing, or what are you choosing? Are you choosing the ascending spiral, the Kristalla spiral, okay, of ascension, enlightenment, illumination, going to the next octave, harmonic universe number 2, or I know some people are choosing the the negative one because of all the information right now, guys. You have a choice. Okay, claim your power back, resurrect all your energies, and start from within. Start loving yourself, taking care of yourself, forgiving yourself, be compassionate with everything. So here's just a note what the values of this false matrix is: disempowerment, power over others, greed, selfishness, lying, wrath, envy, pride, irresponsibility, blaming others, control, manipulation, attacking each other, right? And aggression. That's what they want. That's how people create Loosh, with their negative energies, with their negative thinking, and with their negative emotions. Because again, very important to start working on yourself, doing the inner work, the spiritual work, cleansing, clearing, purification, right? And be okay with it, you know. Be loving. Be in that process at the same time, loving yourself, and be compassionate with everything. So yeah, time to act right in a positive way, embracing our shadow, embracing our negativity, acknowledging it, and welcome it through your heart. It's a portal to the divine. But of course, we need to heal our heart through that soul coming online, okay? SOS kind of mission. You bring your soul into your heart and start feeling your true divine nature. Okay, very important. So how about the responses, guys? If somebody's arguing with you and so on, do you respond in a positive way, or do you react? You act or you react? Because again, when you react, you create Loosh, right? And that's how you know you're in a matrix. Om Namah Shivaya. I'm in a matrix. Om Namah Shivaya, right? My very famous deity Shiva, Om Namah Shivaya transformation, transmutation. Guys, remember that you're the column of light shining bright. You are everything. Everything is within you. It's just the recognition and being constantly either reminded, or it will kick in. Program yourself like this. Intention. Okay, each and every day, each and every morning. That's why I'm encouraging you to read the protocol of the fifth dimension. It will tell you exactly. In the morning, you start assessing your thoughts. Okay, you start journaling. Maybe what was your dreams, and just take it everything easy. During the day, you're focusing on walking those energies of love and faith and trust and grace and gratitude. And I hear the word patience, right? We have to be patient. There was somebody's she was reporting energies for March. I think it was Jamie Price, and she was talking about the patient heart. We just have to be patient, and patient brings roses. We say it in my language as well, in my country. So just allow, and it's all about really going with the flow and surfing the waves of ascension. Okay, so anyway, otherwise, you guys, you go into that negative mode, the entities love it. They feed off of your emotions. And also, people are afraid of death, right? Which is nothing but a transition to another dimension. You're recommended to watch the movie The Astral City. Okay, it's actually based on true story. Okay, it's also there's some channeling happening, and so on. So all the morning when somebody dies and so on, do you know how much Loosh also is being produced? So what is recommended to do is to pray that that person who died or who is dying rest in peace, and release that person with love, because love is the way, and that's how that person can move on to those next realms, to the next evolutions, with their lessons to learn in those other dimensions. This is not the only world here, and this is not the only dimension, guys. We're multidimensional beings. Start to see through the veil. Okay? It's not recommended to be locked in this 3D or low 4D, and it's just like just being in that fear-based consciousness. That's not the way. With these beautiful energies and the sun is shining and beautiful weather, or surround yourself with some beautiful things and flowers, and buy yourself good food, and maybe watch some fairy tale, some beautiful movie full of joy and happiness, and just be around children. Okay. Or just buy yourself some beautiful gift. Make you a like flowers, Just give yourself that joy. You deserve it. Okay. So, the energies, the vampires. So, they're disconnected from source. Yeah, we have the artificial AI, the inorganic AI, right? And all these entities and all these bad guys, bad spirits. Why do they need our energy? We are their batteries because they're disconnected from source, from God, right? They live in that phantom matrix. That's why it's smart to connect to that soul matrix, right? That universal matrix. So, they steal our energy. They need that light, but we are the light. Have your clear boundaries. Start working on yourself, especially in relationships, okay? So how do you know that you are either attacked by entities? Because, you go into depression, right? It lowers your energy, frequency, vibration. And also, like for example, with parents, or being in a relationship, or had all these relationships, all this sexual usually sex, because here in this world, there's a separation from, sex and love, right? There's separation. It's all about the body, how you look, and how frequently you can have sex with this partner or that partner, being promiscuous. And, that's like the fashion. Hey, I hooked up with this girl, right? I screwed that girl or that boy, that guy, and so on. And just like it was 100 of them or 200 of them. Well, maybe you have STD now, maybe you have AIDS. Who knows? Who knows what else, right? Some problems with your genitals, because and the entities love it, and that's how you create Loosh. So very important to clear cords. You invoke the energies of Archangel Michael. I don't know if I have Archangel. This is Yeshua, Jesus. So you can invoke the blue color, the blue flame, the blue flame sword of Archangel Michael, right? And start cutting those cords with people. They lower your frequency vibration, that they are negative and doesn't serve you. But you have to be honest with yourself. You have to admit it, okay? And you need to also act upon it. Don't be passive or passive aggressive. You have to admit it, okay? And then take a positive step toward transformation, healing, and reformation, okay? So like I said, the currency, that's the energy here, and theft of energy on Terra's being very prominent, okay, because of all these demonic attachments, all these attacks going on from those negative ones, negative aliens with their negative alien agenda. They have black hole technology, very actually advanced technology with psychotronic weapons, right, directed energy weapons, all these microwaves. It was the 5G. I mean, some of the 5Gs are deactivated. They've been neutralized by the Galactic Federation of Light, or the good ETs, benevolent ETs, okay, whether you call it Light Alliance, I would not say Earth Alliance, but those who are ascended, those who are in those higher realms of existence. Yeah, we live also in a world full of parasites, like the Morgellons. I know Dr. Sam Maxim and the Quantum Shift, that's her radio station. And again, I'm posting all these things on my Facebook. So you're welcome to connect to Yana Kalai Facebook, or Yana Sibinska Facebook, because guys, I am reporting, and I know it's lots of information, but if you are following me on Facebook, or also if you sign up for my newsletters, for my website, yanakalai.com, so I'm posting some of the articles as well, and that's what prepares me to make a video, so then you'll know what's going on, that I'm readying myself for this kind of topic, maybe this kind of energy, so then you're not overwhelmed by what I'm sharing with you, because it's multidimensional, it's galactic, interstellar, cosmic, planetary, and also personal. So, all in one package. Practice non-attachment and 0 point balance. We already did it in the beginning of this movie. And non-attachment is why I love yoga, because yoga is union with the divine. You just want the beloved. You want to have the connection with God, with source. You want to have the connection with your soul. Okay, and there are these morals and rules and ethics actually that help you to exit the false matrix and help you to align or tune to your true self, who you truly are, so you can reconnect back to that universal awareness, to the God of mind. Okay, God's mind, mind of God. So protect your aura. We talk about the Merkaba, right? How to create Merkaba. Elena, she's talking about it. And also there is this on video from Lisa Rene, the 12D shield, building shield technique. Okay, so you can watch her as well. It does require lots of practice, and I understand people are busy. They're working hard, right? They're trying to earn some money so they can pay bills and this insurance, that insurance. But at the same time, you guys, we need to be smart. We need to simplify our lives. Okay, we need to make it easy on ourselves. So whatever we don't need anymore, okay, or need, like we don't really what it's not useful for us anymore, okay, we can just slowly but surely give it to either somebody else, okay, and just make our life simple. And we're going back to basics. So we talk about the Merkaba again. So you're welcome to learn how to construct that Merkaba, that protection around your body. Your energy field is protected and so on. Remember, you can ask for protection anytime, but it has to come from your heart. It cannot come from that fear-based consciousness. It's simply not working. But at the same time, remember, it's a process. It's not going to happen overnight. Okay, just letting you know. So please be patient. And this month, right, like somebody was saying, it's a month of a patient heart. So that's why so many people, or like my my family, DNA family, or people say, oh, you're doing nothing, you're just meditating and you're just doing too much inner work that we have to do, I have to do, or whoever is on my Christos mission and so on, we have to do a lots of work. It's a lots of inner work, spiritual work, guys. We all have to do it somehow. So that's why we need to support each other, be nice to each other, okay? Very important, because we're in this together. So, feel your worth. I'm Taurus, and also my moon is in Leo. So for me, it's kind of loving myself, right? Always it came naturally. But my DNA parents, especially my DNA mother, she just couldn't stand it. That I love myself. I enjoy myself. I enjoy my energies, right? And then with the Taurus, growing up in those dysfunctional families and going to work and some dysfunctional relationships, early on in my 20s and so on, my will and my worth was totally taken away. So when I was coming back to my worth, and it was back in Sedona, Arizona, back in 2016, Saint Germain comes and he's like, finally, you got it. You got it. So we are not only tested from those dark ones, right? They're just lurking there, just behind every corner, somewhere lurking. Is that person going to decrease his or her energy? But we are also tested by our guides and angels and ascended masters, and of course our galactic family, star family, because we live in this universe, right? And it's a stage, it's a playground. How are you playing then? But first, you have to reassemble yourself, right? And then know yourself and play your role really well. So, it's a lila. It's a dance, right? It's a lila. It's a dance. So, very back to go to our basics, our needs, feel our worthiness, go back to our spirituality, to our innocence, and the simple way or direct way is through self-forgiveness and loving yourself unconditionally, and being compassionate with everything that happened to us, so we can resolve and release all the trauma and tension. in our physical body, but also in our energy field. So just wanted to know that possession is real. That's why the psychology, because I just received BS in psychology, and it's kind of BS. But then clinical psychology, I just didn't go there because it was not helping me. It's like, where do you talk about chakras or energy system and entities and possessions, right? So we have to learn how to fight those entities off, okay? And this is recommended here because when people are also possessed, and that's what I've been experiencing at work, there's like a split personality and dysfunctionality. So when you see people are dysfunctional and they're kind of split, guess what? They can be full of entities, and they're attached through those cords, through your chakra system. They're attached to your energy system, and guess what? You lower your energy frequency vibration. They love it because that's their food. That's the Loosh. So Loosh is created at a global, societal, interpersonal, and personal level. So time to unlearn that negativity, because negativity is not natural for the divine, human, angelic being. It's not natural, right? Yesterday I was talking about the Galactic Codex. We were not designed to live in suffering and pain and misery and torture and no promise of another tomorrow, right? We were designed to live in peace and joy and harmony and balance, and enjoy your journey through the cosmos, through the universe, and sharing that with others, and creating beautiful families and communities, and just kind of having fun. But not having fun, getting drunk, and no. That's not, no. Through purity, through purity of your soul, okay? And it's time to celebrate life, okay? But first you have to start celebrating from within. So stop being the energy victim, very important. Create healthy boundaries, quit social media, learn to be assertive, okay? You create your boundaries. Also learn how to communicate. So it means the expression has to be very important. And I realize, I can see it, how many people who are emotional, they don't know how to express it. And I'm working with the throat chakra. I can see how many people around me, right, when their heart chakra, of course, has to be open as well. But when their throat chakra opens, they start expressing. And when you start expressing yourself, you're releasing all this old programming, old conditioning, and you can start channeling and bring that soul essence back online. And you can start feel your true divine nature, joy and peace and happiness. Okay, stand in your power. Spend some time actually alone. Very important, because I noticed, or people I was around, they need to jump from one relationship to another relationship and so on. No, it's time to be alone. Some solitary, or how you say that, some being like a hermit, right? Especially like when you're in the woods and so on. Just build a cabin and say goodbye to everybody, and just be like a monk and be celibate. And you would be surprised. Like, for example, Kyra, right? I think I returned the book already to my roommate. The Sophia Code, that's what she did. She went to Mount Shasta. She had some cabin, I think. And 5 years, I think she was there. 5 years writing that Sophia Code book. So, and for me, I love to be alone. Like, I have all these kind of interesting invitations and so on. I'm so happy to be alone by myself. I love myself. I'm more than happy to share my thoughts, my energies, my wisdom with you. But at the same time, hey, I'm perfectly fine. I'm on my mission, I'm on my journey, and I'm doing just fine. If somebody, wants to help me, if I want to cooperate, communicate with me, there has to be a resonance. It means that person pretty much done the work. Okay, so we don't have to struggle and somebody's lowering my frequency vibration because of entities. No, thank you. I already done it. But at the same time, I respect that, and at the same time, I see it for what it is, because I've been there, I've done it. But I need to move forward. I need to move on. Okay. So I talk about the food, drinking distilled water, eating organic food, and so on. So we are all being affected by those demonic attachments, by those attacks, especially the light workers, right? We have huge, big aura energy field. That's why I have to work on myself all the time. Unbelievable, but it's worthy. So our DNA has been digressed, right? I already talked about it, and that's why we're susceptible to those attacks and to be in a negativity for a prolonged period of time. It was not our nature. That was not our reality to be in misery and to be in negativity and experiencing grief and sadness. That happened when we fell out of that grace, right? Remember the divine law of grace? We fell out of the grace, our DNA has been digressed, and so on, and we got kind of disconnected from our soul, and we just became slaves of those negative entities with their negative agenda, and then the ego construct was kind of created as well. That's what keeps us also dumb, numb, resistant. There's ignorance, arrogancy, right, or this pride and so on. Like, be humble, be simple, be modest. Check my positive affirmation meditation. I think just recently Jamie just downloaded on his YouTube channel, Awakening Our Truth. He's the creator. He's the creator of the Awakening Our Truth. So I'm also very thankful for his friendship, even though he's got lots on his plate. So, but he's my good Templar brother. We are the crusaders. Like, we understand and of the heart of Maria Magdalena, Mary Magdalene. So anyway, so we need to gain complete control of our bodies, of our energy field. Okay, it's time to really be smart, be wise, be aware. Otherwise, we're allowing those globalists to proceed with their complete control and implement this nonsense agenda 2030. Do you want that? I don't want that. So it's time to see the true reality of Earth, and time to also see the energy, claim our sovereignty over our bodies, and also over our soul. Okay. So entities, they can attack during the day, during the night. Okay, that's the 3D, 4D paradigm. So if you want to go higher to that 5D, 6D, but remember, there's also polarity in those 5D, 6D realities. Remember, we were infiltrated from 11 dimension. I mean, that's huge. That's why, those beings like us, the star seeds, we came from extremely high dimensions. So we can reconcile all that and being able to transmute all that, right? We're resurrecting the energies of Atlantis, Lemuria. So the energies that have been happening after World War II, especially in the United States, can be transformed. So Transformation of America, you can check book from Kathy O'Brien, Transformation of America, and so on. And we are doing the Reformation, right, on that kind of galactic scale. That's just what Mikhail Gorbachev started with Ronald Reagan. Okay, but unfortunately, right, you're then being attacked, and look what happened with JFK president. So, but there are lots of like agendas behind it. I rather not to name things or people, because there are layers and layers and layers. And how do we know? We know when we first do the work on ourselves. Then things will be revealed to us. Then things will be it'll be shown to us. Okay. So, very important to heal your aura energy field, a little bit of leak of hole in your energy. The entities jump in. Please heal your trauma, very important, and have a good self-control. Become cognizant of high and low energy play. It's a lots of training. There's like, so from boot camp we're going to a soul camp and spiritual camp. I mean, this is a lots of training, lots of teachings. The mystery schools are also being regenerated, rejuvenated. I know that Kayara has one of her mystery schools. these ancient teachings been here for a long time, for eons of time, back from Lemuria, Atlantis, and those other ancient civilizations, the Sumerians, the Mayans, the Incas, the Aztecs, and so on. So what I'm sharing with you is nothing new under the sun. So if somebody's negative people, they have parasites, right? They have parasites, they have entities. So and we are plugged into a matrix. It's AI computer. It's disconnected from God, from source. And our lower three chakras, those lower three chakras, they are controlled by mind control technology. So of course, fear-based consciousness, right? Survival. Do I earn enough money? Do I have a place to stay? Can I pay a room? Can I pay for food? And so on. Okay, here. Well, there's perversion, right? Addiction, the sexual energy is being actually perverted, kind of distorted, right? That's why it's like a miscreation, right? And then all this torture and children being tortured and sacrificed. So the sodomy, right? We have the right where the coccyx area is. There is this. It's called Kundalini. It's like a coiled energy, okay, of crystal spark of creation. It's like a golden light. It's like a golden egg, and so in yoga tradition, you're bringing that energy up through your crown chakra. Right? That's the crystalline spiral. That's the spiral of ascension, of enlightenment, of illumination. Okay, so the black magicians, the satanists, Luciferians. Those negative ETs with their negative agenda, what they do to humanity, they extract that sexual energy and goes downward through perverting their sexual energies and their sexual organs and so on, and doing it through torture and those satanic ritual abuses. Okay, so that's the first chakra, second chakra, and of course they're disempowering us. So people who don't trust themselves, who don't believe in themselves, of course they don't trust and believe in other people, right? Because first we have to do it within ourselves. We have to do that inner job, that personal job. So just kind of telling you how I this is my world. This is how I operate. Okay, so I'm just kind of introducing you my teachings, and again, see what resonates with you. Take what is kind of familiar with you or what you like, and you can just leave the rest, or you can meditate on it, right? So because truth always expands, right? Now I know this reality. And so when people are stuck in their belief system, right, it's like you are limiting yourself. Always be open. Open your mind or open your heart, but at the same time know how to protect yourself, how to protect your energy field, how to protect your body. Very important. So what else do we have? Oh, there's division between sex and love. I already talked about it, right? Here, the food, right? We eat the GMO food, the processed food, the Roundup, all this formaldehyde. Even in those masks, actually, people are breathing horrible chemicals. Anyway, I don't want to talk much about it, and also about this thing here, right? The injections with the nanotechnology that can actually hook you to a cloud or to AI, to Nazi Neuralink, and so your nervous system is then entrained with those with the artificial intelligence. And I think that's what we're trying to do to me, and like electrocute me. And I think that those military guys or soldiers, super soldiers, or the Marines, that's how it's called, their recruitment. That's their training. They can't think for themselves. They're not evolving, growing. They only know torture. So that's why I'm doing this, whatever I'm doing, the exposure, right, of wrongdoings in the military. I want to see the contract that they sign before they join the military, because there's just so much that needs to be revealed and that needs to be corrected. So good luck, right? You can wish me good luck, but I'm praying for all of you, for the entire world, and see how everything unfolds. So the programming here is You get a job when you're 16, you know. So people are focused on the money, on the external, right? So welcome to the matrix. That's how kind of how people are socially engineered. And you pretty much lost yourself. You lose yourself. If you don't do any spiritual work, you're lost, you're confused, and you're creating Loosh. So we have the matrix. There are the relationships, victim, victimizer, right? Like victim and perpetrator. Then you have the master-slave relationship, like in the military or in family, and so on. And we are being targeted to lower our frequency and vibration. These demonic unseen entities, right? They attack us even during the sleep. So you have to protect yourself even before you go to bed. Say some prayer, do some meditation, and pretty much you have to heal, release all the negativity, all the trauma, and you have to be the commander of your life. Master your energies, and that's what we are here about. Okay, live your life, fulfill your life purpose, exercise your free will, stay on your course, and stand in your power. So that's pretty much. Oh yeah, the MK Ultra program people, they have their handlers. I mean, Kathy O'Brien, you know, I read the book from David Icke back in 2011 or 12. Unbelievable. So that's why, you know, the guys in the military, I'm like, ooh, there's no self-confidence, no free will, nothing. I'm not attracted to that, you know, because here people are attracted maybe to their physical bodies, right? They're pumped up with their steroids and so on, and but I see their soul, and the souls are traumatized and they're in a very desperate state. So anyway, somebody wants to talk about it with me, you're welcome to contact me. I'm just going very slowly with it. It's a very sensitive topic. I'm very aware of it, but it's time to be brave, time to do something about it, right? Look how many of those guys are on the street. They committed suicide, and also same thing with children who were in those military bases and who've been abused. So we need to know about those things, right? We have to heal ourselves, so then we'll be able to heal others. We can help others with our gifts and talents. And it doesn't have to be healing. I'm more in that healing profession and educational profession, but we have, you know, then great scientists. We have musicians, right, doing a sound healing therapy. Just we had the cacao ceremony that was this past Sunday, you know, opera singer girl merging with her sound healing therapy with crystal balls and drums. You know, drumming can restore your energy field. It's unbelievable, you know, when you say yes to God, or when you say yes to your soul, when you start really embarking on that spiritual journey, suddenly, like with those energies, you know, they are supporting you, they're loving you, they're even encouraging you. You know, they are reckoning you, or what's the word for it? They're like ushering you into this new golden age, and into like not being afraid of anything, you know, just love yourself and just be who you are. Okay. So yeah, assert yourself, align with your higher self, connect with your guides, do your shadow work, wake up from that bad dream and start following your intuition. Keep going, and know how to love yourself and know how to master your energies. Be in charge of a destiny. So anyway, so these are my notes. I don't know, I'm just going again. I'm gonna need to do another video, and I was going to talk about again, I was mentioning those laws. So they were the people, like for example Anna von Reitz, right? Christopher James, I forgot Mark Christopher, right? So there are these beautiful soul beings, light beings, and you know, light workers there in that kind of a department. Like when I tune into people's energies, like for example, you know, there was, you know, Christopher and Mark. I know that they're highly evolved souls, and then they're doing what they kind of were assigned to do. So again, I know that they're on their mission. That's why their videos are very impressive, even though again things are changing, and I'm going with the Galactic Codex. So there's no judgment, there's no criticism, but know that the truth is always expanding. I mean, there's one absolute truth, of course, and that's the one, right? The infinite one. But here in this world of learning, out of experiencing, and this is experimentation here with humanity and with this ascension, with the liberation, be open to like new ideas, okay? And with the meditation and bringing your soul online, that's how you expand your consciousness. And that's your currency, that's your energy, that's your bioquantum super technology, that's your body. Know that kingdom of heaven is within. You don't have to go outside of yourself to find something outside of yourself, because all is within you. So guys, I just want to encourage you here in those very difficult times, to continue believing in yourself, giving you hope, lots of healing energies. Don't stop hoping, or you just don't be discouraged, okay? I'm encouraging you not to get discouraged, okay? And know that you're loved, know that you are supported. We're all doing our best. It's no time to pointing fingers and so on. Time to heal, time to embrace our trauma, right? And know that we are powerful and we can do it. Victory of the light. Many blessings and namaste. This is Yana. Bye-bye.